New Japan, the transition there, working in front there in TNA for give or take 11 years, and in your American stateside stuff before you left for Japan. Talk to me about the transition, working American crowds versus Japanese crowds. Very different culture, very different crowds when you're trying to work in a squared circle.
It is a little bit different because they're not as crazy. Like the Las Vegas crowd was amazing. They're not going to be that way. They're going to sit and they're going to be very quiet. You've wrestled in Japan, it's totally different. But the wrestling isn't. And that's who, I was at home. I was with the top guys there. Literally, it's crazy how it sounds, but I don't know if you know the story. But I literally came in right to the top. I didn't wrestle any of the guys.
Give me the
straight
story.
to the top. Well,
because that's a Bullet Club story, right?
That's exactly where we're going with this.
Talk to me.
Finn Balor, Prince Devitt, he had made a decision that he was going to go to NXT. He's going to take a chance bet on himself, which was a great bet. And literally, as I'm coming over to New Japan, we do this. I beat up Okada, show that I got the Bullet Club shirt on. Finn Balor is on his way out. I was there when he, you give a little speech, say thank you for everything. It was very emotional with Finn. And, being in the locker room saying, to the guys, he'd been there like, 8 years.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of was right in there, wrestled Okada, first match, beat him for the IWGP World Heavyweight title.
Just as far as a performance factor in the ring, man, I only went to Japan for 3 different tours. One time that the longest I was over was 3 weeks, in which myself and Arn Anderson drank a lot of beer to maintain our sanity.
Sounds like Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah, we'll get to those. But when you're over there, it's a whole different mindset, especially when you come American side wrestler and you go over there, because, man, I'm listening to a crowd, as you are here,
yes.
And that's how you're basing your decisions about where you go. And so all of a sudden you go from here to there and you're working in silence. How long did it take you to grasp onto this and say, okay, here's what it is. It's a different style, but how did that affect your decision-making process in the ring, on the fly, in a match?
Well, I got to tell you, I've wrestled there before, so I knew what to expect. What I didn't expect is how good, Tanahashi, Okada, Shinsuke Nakamura, Shinsuke is over here as well. I didn't know how good they were. Man, it was amazing. And I remember one specific time where I had Tanahashi in the calf crusher. I'm wrenching it. And the crowd just coming. And so we're feeling it, we're seeing it. And I thought, what's going to happen here? And then you see fans crying in the front row because they were afraid that Tanahashi was going to tap out.
Yeah.
And right then and there, I go, wow, that's the beauty of telling a great story. That's what it's all about. And it was just unbelievable, the matches I had.